Well, the generation of female drivers are racing in the tracks of those women who came before, and they're hoping to change the motor racing industry forever. Among them, the youngest of them is a 15-year-old Astrid Lynn of New Jersey, who has the F1 in her sights. Liling has her story.
Coming in at 5 feet 2 inches and 105 pounds, 15-year-old Astrid Lynn packs a hell of a punch in her souped-up BMW E36.
I just get this complete adrenaline rush every single time I'm in a car, and it's really different than anything I've ever tried sports-wise, soccer, softball, anything really. It's just been my go-to.
Astrid began racing go-karts at 8 years old. By 13, she made her transition from go-kart to car, receiving her permit to drive at speed on a racetrack.
My ultimate dream is to become the first female Formula One driver.
Being here at the New Jersey Motorsports Park on this particular day is a big deal for Astrid Lynn. After years of training in karting and driving, Astrid has now begun the process of getting her competition license, which would put her on the right track for her career in professional racing.
But the road here hasn't been an easy one for a young girl in a man's sporting world.
They kind of look me up and down, and they go, "Really? You? You know, you're a girl, you know, you're so short, you're so tiny, you know, you're driving a big car. How does that work?" And I go, "Well, it's just like anything else. I'm in a seat, it's something that I love to do, and that's what I do."
Astrid has an advantage. She comes from a racing family, with her parents, Scott and Michelle, fully invested in the dream.
The three of us are like the three musketeers at the track. We just live, eat, and breathe this. It's, at dinner time, our discussion is, what do we need to do to win at the next race? We're not talking about the typical teenage stuff that may be going on in other households. This is purely our focus.
And I do hear from time to time, "You let your daughter do this?" No, I don't let my daughter do this. My daughter does this because she wants to do this. The success of Astrid in the racing world is completely up to her. If she decides one day, "I don't want to do this anymore," that's fine. I don't think that's the case.
Support counts for a lot, especially in this very expensive sport.
To get Astrid where she needs to be or where she wants to be will take millions of dollars. She'll have to learn also the business end of what it takes to secure sponsors. We're been the financiers so far through this racing, but there's only a certain budget that's available to do that.
As luck and talent would have it, Astrid has attracted the attention of Worth USA, the American arm of the German tools company Worth Group, which this month became Astrid's partner and first official sponsor. It's another sign of shifting gender dynamics in racing, where opportunities for female drivers have been growing. Kelsey Hill is a race car driver and family friend.
She's at this great point that I wish existed when I was her age, or even when I was 20, that finally there's this opportunity to get out there and show yourself. Before, it was so hard to find any teams that would even want a girl on their team because they thought you'd be like sitting in the paddock drying your hair and putting on makeup and stuff, so it's just changed so dramatically as far as the way that people really perceive having a woman on your team. It's kind of a bonus now for a lot of people.
And with a competition license in the works and a sponsor in the bag, that's exactly what Astrid is gearing up to prove. Liling, CGTN, Millville, New Jersey.
Well, if you want to see more trailblazing women, visit our website, america.cgtn.com, and click on the Global Business tab. You'll find Women at Work in the drop-down menu.